The spirit was like, I couldn't see. Now I saw it had a shape. It had a feminine shape, a feminine body. That was the first time I saw it. And I was like, so what do you want from me? And the spirit didn't talk to me. She just showed me the back. It was a woman. And every time I was at the point where every time I said, this time I will know who you are and what you want from me. And I was I held her by the shoulder to turn her. And every time I was trying to turn her, I would see like hurting my eyes, and then she would push me. And I would fall, like falling, and I would scream. Like really screaming. Everybody in the house like, what's wrong? Why do you scream? Because I really felt that she was pushing me to die from the top of somewhere. The few times I tried to catch her, it was a woman. Now I don't know if it was a real woman or it was a spiritual. I don't know what it was. But it was a physical, it was a spirit. I had a feminine shape. One night I couldn't anymore. My pa and my mom was praying. They were religious, you know, they don't know much. They're just going to church and they just do what it's required to do, but they have no power in their prayer. Unfortunately, my brother was sitting there. Nobody could do anything for me. It was like they were seeing me becoming, like we say in my country, crazy, literally, but they were powerless about the situation. That's when my father said, oh, maybe you should take her to do consultation, to spiritual, stuff. And I say, no, I'm not gonna go to all this stuff. I don't want to do that. They say, yeah, but you are going to become crazy. We can do my clothes, my hair. Everything was not in place anymore. I couldn't miss the classes. I had to go to school anyway. I couldn't. I was crying to God. I said, God, if you are real, I need you to save me because I'm going to get crazy in a few days. I cannot. My eyes open like that all night. But the body say, I need to sleep. That's how the body is. My mom had no choice. She said, okay, we have no situation. What can we do? I told my mom, give me, they have what we call somnisphere. Okay, somnisphere is like, she had like, because yeah, she was an anesthesiologist as well. Yeah, she gave me stuff to sleep. Like in a, it wasn't to sleep, it was like, this is when your parents don't know what to do anymore. I was like in an anesthesiology situation. She would put me in a situation like that. I had to be able to sleep. But when you are in anesthesia, it's not like God regulates the body when you sleep. Because God created the sleeping time on purpose for your body to recover. So even if I was taking the anesthesiology stuff that she was giving to me to sleep, my body was still tired in the morning. My mom didn't know what to do. One day she went to work and she told me, I'm not going to give you that anymore. So I was like, I'm going to get crazy. You have to give me that medicine again. She said, no, I will not anymore. You have to find solution. I keep praying, God. And, when I think about these days, it was horrible. My mom left. I went to the bedroom and I was searching for the bag. So I could hide it in my bed so I could use it all night. I almost got addicted to this stuff. Really, addicted to it because I wasn't sleeping, but at least I couldn't see this demon attacking me every time, strangling me and pushing me to death. It was too much. One day when my cousin, she was older than me, she came because she had a situation. And she said, I want to stay here because yeah, in Africa, it's very normal. You can have a parent coming to visit you for a weekend or for days. And my cousin, she was one of my other cousins. We are a big family. And at the time I think she was still studying. She was studying law. Yeah, because now she's now a judge. So she was studying law. And she came. And she was Christian, born again Christian, by the way. And we told her the situation because at night she saw me, I was still turning. She said, you don't go to sleep? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to sleep. But then my mom told her she doesn't sleep at night. My brother told her she doesn't sleep at night. She was like, what? She doesn't sleep at night? They told her, yeah, she doesn't sleep at night. She said, it's possible. She had to sleep. Yeah, but we can do nothing about it. So she's on medication. She's on something like an anesthesiology. But we had to stop and she can be sleeping. But she couldn't sleep. And she asked, what happened to you? I explained to her that a woman at night was strangling me. A spirit woman was strangling me and she was pushing me to death. She said, we are going to pray about that. This is a demon. We start praying. And for the first time in my life, I was sleeping like a baby. Like a baby. She put worship song, the stuff didn't come. That spirit didn't come. Disappear. Just like that. I was like, what is it that you made possible that the spirit live like that? She told me I just say in Jesus' name. That's all I say. I say, really? That's all? And she said, yeah, maybe you can try that too. I pray. It worked. Then what happened after that? My cousin had to leave. And she told me, you can have the worship songs. It can help you at night. When you sleep, you can play it. I slept like a baby. And then she left. A few days, I was still doing the routine of prayer. And I didn't want my brother and sister because it wasn't helping. So now I knew what I had to do. Then one night, the spirit came back in another way. She was violent. Like, that's how my heart, and that was the first time I had the connection with a real connection with God. I heard God told me, don't be afraid. It's just want to scare you. And if you are scared and you give up on your fear, it will get you back again. So don't be afraid. You need to pray. I got on my knees and I started praying and praying and praying. The stuff went away, disappeared. The stuff came back again. That spirit came back again. I had to pray and resist. And then, like the Bible says, resist the devil and he will run away. It left me. It never came back. I slept normally. I would go back to school normally. And my cousin was there. And I realized that God sent my cousin that day to home because of me. I'm telling you guys, the spiritual realm is not a joke. Someone can become crazy in the house. You don't even know what's going to happen. And I knew that God has a plan for me, had a plan for me. I survived. That's why when people say, oh, you Christian are this, I cannot, I know how it was for me. It's not a joke. The devil is not a joke, Anyway, it was just a story.